Your Excellencies, my name is Melita Oletenges for Citizen TV. Mr. President, you've spoken to the global supply disruption by the war in the Middle East. Perhaps my question is, what alternatives is Kenya looking at in terms of avoiding the overdependence of these countries in the global markets that we particularly rely on for our exports and imports? Flowers have suffered a blow, coffee, tea, and now oil. Perhaps if you can speak to that.
We are already seized of that matter. There's been consultations, not just within Kenya, but also as a region. We've discussed with the regional partners on the interventions necessary for us to forestall any serious effects. The challenge of the Middle East crisis is going to pose to our economies, both in terms of fuel supply, commodity supply, which is a reality because of the challenges of logistics and transport across the Strait of Hormuz and the attendant changes of routes, increase in insurance, and many other attendant issues. We are working as a government to see how to mitigate and reduce the effects of the challenge we have in the Middle East. We have also been very clear to our oil marketers and those who have storage capabilities that government of Kenya is not going to entertain any artificial shortages that are meant to benefit profiteers. We are going to be very careful working with all the stakeholders to make sure that every participant works with the conditions of their licensing to make sure that we don't exacerbate or accelerate the negative effects, but instead we work together to mitigate and minimize the effects. I have tasked the Ministry of Energy to take the lead, to work with all our suppliers, to work with the oil producers that are supplying us, and to find, if necessary, alternative sources that would mitigate any shortages. So far, we have made very good progress, and we will continue to monitor the situation, and hopefully through dialogue and other interventions, the war in the Middle East hopefully will de-escalate and come to an end as soon as possible, because otherwise it will continue to have negative effects on our economy, the regional economy, and the global economy as well.